Hello, people of God, welcome to our Reactions TV. Today, we're going to be looking at introverts. Who are introverts? How do they react to situations? How do they behave? What's their nature? Introverts are people that tend to focus more on inward matters than the outward stimulations. That means instead of an introvert to spend time with a lot of people, an introvert would rather read a book, watch a movie, self-reflect, listen to music, or talk with a few close friends. For an introvert, being with a lot of people requires spending a lot of energy, and most times they often tend to retract to recharge. So if you've got a friend who most times asks to be alone for a while, he or she might be an introvert, because introverts tend to just want to be alone to gain back energy that they've spent being with other people. Let's look at a few misconceptions most people have about introverts. Number one, introverts are shy. Most people believe that because introverts tend to want to be alone sometimes means they can't socialize. Most introverts can actually socialize, but they just want to be alone sometimes. They are not shy. Being shy is a different thing entirely. Being shy means that you can't really relate with people. You find it hard to socialize with people. On the other hand, introverts actually have friends and they can talk with people. They can have good and meaningful conversations, but they just don't talk about, you know, gossips and some other trivial things. If an introvert really wants to talk, they tend to talk about deep things. That's why when you look at their circle of friends, they've got few people that they can truly call friends. And this kind of people are most definitely people that think like them, not someone who's always partying. Another misconception is that introverts are rude. Introverts are not rude. Being rude is, being rude can't be attributed to the fact that someone is an introvert. Okay, introverts most times like their space, and if you don't respect that, they're probably going to have to tell you in a hard tone, okay, just to get you to back off. So don't try to fix an introvert, okay? Don't say, oh, you've got a social problem, you can't relate with people, come, let's go party and let me show you a good time. To an introvert, the idea of a good time is just being alone in his or her own world, thinking about things and being content just to think about inward matters. That's an introvert for you. Another misconception is that introverts always want to be alone. The fact that introverts need time to recharge does not mean they always want to be alone, and does not mean they are depressed. Introverts don't always want to be alone. Of course, they want to have fun, they want to talk with friends, they want to talk with people, but they still want to socialize. So if you've got a friend that is an introvert who says, I want to be alone for a while, by the time he or she comes out and he or she is feeling recharged, don't say, you say you want to be alone and leave me, I'm not playing again. Please don't do that, okay? You might be different from that person, and the way you recharge, the way you relax, the way you overcome stress is not the way he or she overcomes stress. Another weird misconception about introverts is that introverts have low self-esteem. Introverts do not have low self-esteem. They can actually socialize, and the fact that they don't want to be around people all the time does not mean they feel as if they are inferior to other people. And that brings us to the end of this episode on our Reactions TV. Please, let's take note that there are different kinds of people on this planet Earth, and nobody can be the same as you. We can only have a little similarities or a lot of similarities, but not exactly like you. The way you handle matters is definitely different from the way someone else handles matters. Thank you.